Hello everybody, Glitchrip here. I'm back for some more Shadows of Thaumaturgy, and this time I thought I'd go for a little change of pace. Because there's something I've been meaning to do for a while, and I think it's about time. And because of that, I'm going to need to make sure I got a very particular book. Did I shove it in here by any chance? No, I did not. Okay, that's fine. I got it in my library somewhere. I can also materialize it if I need to. Okay, don't have it any of those, so fair enough. Still some things over there. Cowpod hanging around. I have to do something about that because that's a termite basically. That was a weird weathery thing that happened. And why don't you get rid of them? Like seriously. Okay. Some guards just don't know how to guard. Okay, let me see. Where did I put... it looks like a Botania. Pretty sure that it's one of them I got on these. There we go. I'm gonna organize some other library stuff at some point. I know there's something that I need to do, and meanwhile, since I'm here, I might as well take care of that. No termites allowed. Just go. No anti-tree sentiment here. Just no. If you're after the forest, I'm going to have to destroy you. It's just what's gonna happen. Okay, as I was going to say, I was just gonna kind of pop over to my magical island for a moment here and give it a little bit of an expansion. And is there stuff I just picked up over here too? Yeah, I just totally ran into there. I think I left a few. Either that or either way, some of those oversized seagulls decided to get knocked. So yeah, some remaining things happened. Okay, I'm going to expand this area because there's something I've been meaning to do for a while. And that's something that will burn a lot of mana. So therefore, I will be able to have some additional outlets. And I do need to do more stuff with that, like manufacture more terra steel and things. But I also, since I have like a absolute load of... Is that a butterfly? No, that's a Leopleurodon. I definitely need to take that thing out. Is it still around here? Yep, it is. Okay. I wanted to use this sword. Did, hit the drops, or did it not, maybe it didn't do anything. Okay, did it just totally not drop anything? Okay, I really hoped I'd be getting some drops, but I guess not. I'm still not sure what actually hit me. Anyhow, what I'd like to do is make myself an array type structure, and this is the beautiful mana enchanter type thing, so that's gonna be gorgeous. So let me see here. Does it have the thing about that in here, or is it another section? And not there. It's not under mana manipulation. So if you're not here, is it more in natural apparatus? Lots of extra brews and stuff. That's nice to know. Enchanting with mana. There we go. This thing has a structure to it, so it's a thing. And it takes up a decent chunk of space. So, whenever I assemble this thing, it's going to get wild. And it's going to take, let me see here, 5 by 6, okay. At least an expansion, I might as well put at least like a 9 by 9-ish on there. At least, maybe. It probably, well, I can do it behind this way, behind the portal. Because there's always a chance that something I do here will get flung all the way out. And you can still do trade with the portal without actually going in it. So putting it behind the portal might not be such a bad idea. So let me build a new island this way. So it's a couple worth that way, and I should be good to go. Okay, so let me see here. Well, maybe a little spaced out more this way initially. Yeah, I can kind of curve it a bit in a way. Yeah, let's just kind of tear it in carefully. Okay, that looks kind of a bit more natural going into that. So I'll probably do it that way. Yeah, that looks nicer whenever you kind of pop it in. Did I just see a vortex? Nope. For a while, I thought I saw a vortex. So I thought I saw a Roa for a moment there, but nope. Okay, after the next row here, I'm going to see if this is enough. Okay, so quick to visualize. Okay, it does kind of barely fit. I mean, more than barely, but I mean, let me just anchor this. Oh, I need to kind of, okay, it popped off a different direction whenever I did that. Okay, wow, can I finally eat the book? Beautiful. Okay, I can eat a book finally. Nice. I don't know when Vasky finally got that to work, but thank you. I've been having, let's just say, considerations about eating the book for quite some time, and rather the lack of it. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm looking at this, and there's an eruption.
The world is going to burn.
I'd like it a little farther out. Maybe a little more width to it, so after I take care of this eruption, I will give myself a moment here. In fact, let me see, is that one? That one? Where did I put the one with my... Oh, I now remember. It's using the black bag, I think. As my... Yeah. It's active and ready. Okay, so... I can take down a small army, and then that'll be fine. Okay, so maybe if I unvisualize before anything comes in. Yeah. No longer spawning mobs, but I'm not seeing them. Oh, they're over there. Okay, I need to stop them before the forest burns. Okay. Scarlet Cheroof. time. Okay, something else is... Whoa. Okay, it was one of these events that destroyed the oasis. Or most of it, anyhow. That thing had a lot of health. I also need to stop all fires before they keep summoning more cinders. These elementals will just keep feeding on the fire if I don't do something. Oh, Vulcan. That one just dropped on top of me. Just literally out of nowhere. I took care of it, but still, that one literally dropped on top of me. I mean, seriously, I did not see that one before that happened. Okay, there's one way over here. Way over here. Gotcha. Before you could do anything. There will be no burning of the forest around me if I can help it. Okay, are there any others that had spawned in? Because I took care of them quite handily with my one of my favorite weapons here. I do like myself a good katana. That was Frostfire. Okay, okay. Who's unleashing cold/frostfire all over here? That's a vengeance spirit. So just a wandering soul. Okay, don't mind. All sorts of other stuff is spawned in while I was in my moment. Just go slightly over and everything pops up. Grab. Okay, are you done now with the interrupting spawning? I'll take that as a yes. Okay. I can go back to building this thing a bit more. After maybe a quick munch of something. Well, this is kind of semi-traditional for whenever I work on a building project or something where I'm doing some construction work. I'll have some cake. I love myself my infinity cake. Okay, so I'm gonna... Okay, more things. Frost burned the area, apparently. Okay, so there was a lot more that got away with it than I first thought, because that was mostly an eruption? So where did the frosty stuff come from this time? I know they had in the past. Did they just pop off of the frozen blocks? Oh, that handled that rather quickly. Okay, so I am going to materialize myself some more grass blocks and expand this a little further, because apparently it takes up a little more space than I first thought. So I will need to definitely expand this, even a little bit more to the side, apparently. So I'm definitely gonna... Okay. Because I want to make sure it has a little space for just in case any items pop off anywhere or anything like that. Okay, so a little more there, a little more here. A little more to each side. So expand the island a little bit in pretty much each direction. Okay, a little bit more over here again, maybe. Okay. Now, maybe I can just put a few extras over here. a whale. Okay, the singing whale. Hi, singing whale. You can totally just hang out there. You're nice. Okay, so let's try this, relatively speaking, again. So let's, okay, I don't want it too far out, but don't want it too close either, so maybe if I center it about here-ish? Okay, well, how's it looking now? Do I have room around for stuff? Because I need to build some stuff around it. I still need to push it back a little bit from here. Because it just seems way too close to the gate on here, because these would be right here, and I don't want to ricochet too much, so... Oop, hey, you, up, over this way. You, thank you. Okay, so let's try to push it a little farther out, actually. Like, how about, it's still close. Yeah, this thing's way wider than I give it credit for. Okay, how about I leave it anchored here just to see how much I need to expand. At least this way. Like, I need to expand more out that way to really give it some space. Because that is definitely more the problem, is this way more than any other direction now. So it's definitely a thing I need to do. You just gotta love that extended block reach. It's so handy for doing things like this. Okay, I think I could give it enough room in between, so... Okay, maybe a little bit more... Oh. Oh, it popped into my... Okay. Okay, if I center this just slightly, a bit more, then it should be able to kind of fit a bit more with it-ish. I mean, I know it's going to pop into the thing, but it'll be fine. Okay, so lift and separate a bit here. Yeah. Let's do that and get this thing, Okay. Okay, so if I approach this from a different angle, like literally, like over here, can I maybe get this set, maybe push that in just a little bit further, a little bit back. Okay. Now that's got room in pretty much all places. I mean, it should be pretty well. Yeah, I know this clip's a little close over here, but it should be fine. Okay, so that's what I needed to do from that. Okay, thank you, Infinity Cake. Okay, so I should be able to... Did I see something else? Nah, it's just them. Okay, I should be able to view this Mana Enchanter up pretty nicely. been a long time since I actually had a good reason to build one of these, but since I'm getting a lot of enchantments that I can use, then yeah, I might as well just build one, because I probably want to have a library of ones that I can just pop back to whenever I want to. Okay, that was a very precise amount of obsidian, and I missed like one. Well, let's try to do it from memory for you folks. Okay, so that's all the obsidian I need. I need to fill these in with some nice soil of some sort. Do I got any podzol in here by any chance? Podzol? No, I do not have podzol. Can I put these flowers on sand? Or do I have to put them specifically on... Well, I can just make some more grass block, but it was a thought. I know how to get podzol, especially if I got silk touch somewhere, which I think I do. Okay, now these can be different flowers. They don't have to be that one, but... Okay, and I'm going to need some for positioning directly under these, of course. Although, there was an alternate soil type there. I mean, I could try some nelium if I got any. Do I got nelium? No, I do not. I need to go around that one area in the nether a bit more and see if I can find an enderman that's got some, or find if I got some silk touch somewhere I can use, because that's a thing I'm gonna have to extract. So yeah, okay. So for now, now these are very energy intensive processes to do this. So okay, got that directly under. 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 Okay. And it's interesting. I'm gonna have to position these directly over the flowers, but that's just how it's built. It really is. Okay, so let me see here. Mystical white flowers. Almost. I need a few more things, including a lapis lazuli block, actually. I will probably rest it over here for a moment to continue trying to get this at the least amount of interruption as possible. Because let's face it, mobs will show up and do things if I let them, so let's try to avoid that. Okay, I'm a pip down, so therefore, there we go. Right, I have refilled my pip of hunger, and I've got a glowing turtle. Okay, the turtles are glowing. I guess they had a nice encounter with a wisp. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now I need to make a few things here, including, of course, the lapis block. Okay, now I'm going to need 6 pylons. 6 pylons. 6 pylons. That's pretty fair number of pylons. But luckily I have plenty of mana, so I am very good with that. Now, the pylons actually have interesting stats, like, that's something I'm going to keep in mind for later. Apparently the Gaia pylons are identical with the Natura pylons in terms of their stats. What about Elf? Okay, you just max out it just second tier pylon. So okay, there's other pylons I'll have to keep in mind, but it's this that I need. I need these. So these are pretty simple to make. I just need to make myself some mana diamonds and mana steel to go with that. Okay, do I have any in my reserves of stuff, or am I out of those and need to make more? Because there's always that thought first. I have plenty of mana steel, like lots of mana steel. So let's see, that makes one pylon each, right? Okay, so I need 6 of them, so I need like 12 mana steel. Yeah, I just needed 12 mana steel. I'll be good with that. Okay, did I leave any mana diamonds in here by any chance? That would be a no. Okay. We got any mana diamonds for projects? My void chest. Hello. Did I transfer any over here? I transferred a lot of my Botania stuff in here, but it doesn't seem like I have my mana diamonds in here. Do I got any in here? Nope, that's mostly my fire and ice stuff that I keep safely in there. Okay, so I need to make more mana diamonds. Fair enough. Okay, that's 6 pylons worth, and I'm gonna need some decent amount of gold. That's 12 ingots. Okay, so I should be able to craft up myself some pylons rather soon, because I have totally more than enough mana, and I will repeat making this array to fuel this mana enchanter. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I had a bit of a coughing spree for a moment there. I'm not sure if that went through. Well, it happens. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna toss these diamonds in, and I may have to... Well, they'll just pop into my sack. I know right where they're gonna go. Now, do either of you look more or less full? It won't matter whenever I do this. Okay, now I can craft myself some of those. Although, I may also want to burn through some of this stuff I got from that last invasion, because that's a decent amount of recharge there. After I make these, of course. Now, was it, that on those sides and these here? Yeah. So whenever I do more enchanting with Apotheosis active, I'm going to have to remember to create the next tier up and use that as part of my design. There's a good possibility. I mean, standard bookshelves are nice. I Shot right past it, didn't I? Yes, I did. I did. Oh, you. That's the downside with having a tremendous amount of block reach. Now note this is something with a high enchantability granting power being used in an array of something that will grant a highly enchanted things. There we go. Okay, well, it's not completely complete yet. Technically, I still need to... yeah, whack it with my wand. You're never really complete until you whack something with your wand. It's just how a lot of magic works. It's kind of funny how that works out. Okay. Okay, so now I have my mana enchanter. And so I can celebrate with some stew. But there's also something else I'd like to do. Because I have a little something that I've been wanting to get to. I marked it out as a location some time ago. And I want to actually do it on camera because it's one of those little cool structures from the SCP mods. And it has a very special SCP that I need to retrieve. So regardless of some other SCP action going on, where's the sun line again? I thought it was about to descend. Oh, I've got time. I've got time. I'll be fine. I can always just use my comfy sleeping mat if I really need to. Okay. Divinely Sent bookshelf. This is the one I need to go to. Yeah, see, I found this while I was wandering the world. And so this neat little structure popped up. There is a sea serpent over there. There is a sea serpent over there. Like I was trying to find... Ahem. So I was saying, I was trying to find... I'm gonna meet you in your own territory. Wow. Well, at least they're hunting other aquatics. Nailed ya. My dad, you need some sea serpent teeth if you're gonna make a. Is that another Leopard? Oh, that's another Leopardon. They're worth it to attack. But yeah, you need. Got the stuff that time. As I was gonna say, you need sea serpent teeth to make yourself a tide trident. So it's counted as a legendary weapon, and ironically, this beautiful little thing is actually easier to get a hold of because sea serpents show up a lot, and regular tridents do not. So it's actually easier to just make yourself one of these than to get a normal trident. So yeah, that's something nice. Wait, did I just see something? What was? It's the incredible underwater crake. Are they amphibious? Well, it's not drowning, so I'm assuming that means it's amphibious. Darn lips. Amphibious. Amphibious. Me and my darn lips. It's happening again. Me and my darn lips. Okay. There was other things around the general area, but so I was looking around finding all sorts of stuff, and that came up. What was over? I am being jumped over by a dragon. Oh, it's just a lot of flowers over here. Okay, fair enough. Oh, hold your horses over there, or your dragon wings, or whatever. I'm not dealing with you right now. You can just go about and take care of other aquatic stuff for a while. I'll be fine. This is not the one that you... no, I'm not gonna deal with you right now. You're not the one that I'm after, either. Okay, I may have jumped myself a little bit far while dealing with those other things. I will go back to where I was before. Just kind of ran up there, didn't I? Random zombie. Okay, maybe I'm distracted by sea serpents, but I kind of just got to take them down. Oh, nailed it in mid-air. Oh, that was a beautiful combo. Oh my gosh, that was a beautiful combo. I just totally... And what? Okay, you're just a strider. I have one of you as a pet already. I'm good, thank you. What I'm after... You just stay out there while I retrieve things. Okay, this is a very special SCP. So, I'm going to grab my analyzer here. Now, I think it was H. Yeah, it was H. This is a really cool SCP. This is SCP-1811. Or 1811, whichever way you'd like to put it. It is considered a safe one. It's otherwise referred to as shelf life. Now, what this one does is interesting. It's a shelf which affects enchanted books inside it. If there are at least 2 books present, it will change books enchantments randomly every 3 minutes. So you just put at least 2 books in it, and it will randomly change the output of itself with those books. So, isn't that very cool? So so let's see what these are. I kind of... Curse of Binding. So this is a Curse of Binding book. And you are a Curse of Vanishing. So you are a Curse of Vanishing book. Now you can't shift-click that in, apparently. So, periodically, this will just kind of shift them around, apparently every few minutes. And I'd kind of like to see this happen at least once. But meanwhile, just going to say that this is an SCP I'm going to put in my personal library, or in my void chest. I'm not sure which. Meanwhile, these idle object holders here are things that I am pondering. Do I want to take item tables, or just leave them here as decoration? I mean, I could put a little something in place here, just to be interesting. Do I got anything placeable that I might want to place? It's a little exchange here this time. Resin? I'd rather... Oh, maybe. Let me just, can I put these in here? Yeah, I can. That's... Yeah, I'm technically phasing through it, so I know it's on display. Oh, we put both of them simultaneously? Really? Okay, that's interesting. So I have display pieces here. Anything else I might want to just place? Like, do I have a spare dragon skull that I might put down? Because I tend to accumulate those, I must admit. I have over-accumulated dragon skulls over time, so I might put one in its place going, yeah, just have one back. Here's a good example. Stage 3, Fire Dragon Skull, just randomly hanging out in my inventory. So it shows how many times I've been ambushed by dragons. Okay, so that hasn't changed yet, but I'm wondering, can I put even more in there and speed the process up? Because I have some that I might want to change. like these reactive books. These things I'm not as sure of in terms of if they do anything useful. Hey, that's not the one I was wanting to... Okay. Use. Enchantment descriptions. Okay, maybe I can shift, and it's not giving me a description. So, because of that, I will put these reactive books in there. Oh. Vampire Slayer 2 and Spearfishing. Smite 1 and Piercing 1. So this has already started changing. Does it speed up the more books are in there? Let's put that one back in, actually. So I could do another roll on this one. This one I think I'm going to keep. Oh, okay, it says what these do. Kills with a thrown trident may catch a fish, added by Apotheosis. So that's nice. How many levels does it go up to? Because I could totally use my new mana array to supercharge these books after I separate them with my Ender library. So that's a thing I could do. In fact, let me see here, because you can also look up enchantments by their tags. So, spearfishing. Fishing, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that goes up to 7? Okay. And can I put this on you by any chance? Because you are a trident. Yes! I could put spearfishing on it. It recognizes the tridents from Ice and Fire. That's sweet! I could totally use a spearfishing one here. Now it's showing it going up to 5, so it may not know how to go up any better than that. But that's fine. That's fine. I have heavily enchanted this one, and it's a pretty good trident. Like I could totally vouch for that being a pretty good trident. Okay, let's see what we got here. That one hasn't changed. Okay, so it hasn't been long enough for it to change again. That's okay. We've got a few good ones. Then I'll take the bookshelf, and put the dragon skull in its place. Why? Just 'cause. I mean, it does look cool, so. That creates a vengeance spirit? Most things from Ice and Fire don't make vengeance spirits. Why would... I mean, there's no way that would create a valid spawn egg for a dragon, right? I mean, there's just no way that would work, right? Okay, I might try that again, and actually try catching this little spirit that results in another cycle. First I want this thing to dissipate. There it goes. Because I want to have the full time to do it. Okay, so. I should have the dragon skull in here. Yes, I do. And because of that, I'm going to try something a bit special. I'm going to get this set up in advance with an empty box of Eternal Closure. Get my Vengeance Focus ready. So let's do some very bizarre busting here. because this is just, like, seriously, who would guess that this would actually create a vengeance spirit? I've got to see if this actually does anything. Because you could do that unlimitedly just as a thing. I mean, that's very bizarre. It actually says contents dragon skull. It tracked that. I mean, that's nuts. I mean, oh, come on. That you actually tracked that. You literally tracked that somehow. I mean, okay, that's that's an interesting one. Didn't see that becoming a thing, but since it has, okay, well we can totally work with that later. Okay, that happened. So how you cooking here? Projectile protection 3. Okay, that can be useful. Luck of the Sea 2. I'm going to have to see what my fishing pole's up to. Projectile projection 2. Experience boost 1. Okay, so that one's a really good one, it's sharp 6, but that's a different one. Knowledge of the ages. Many drops are directly converted to experience. You gotta be careful about that. Spearfishing 1, I can build off that. The vampire slaying, I have some already. We have the thing about extra damage from projectiles as usual. Do I get that on this armor? No, this is just like my obsidian armor. I haven't really enchanted it with anything other than like the default stuff that it gets for a full set. But you gotta admit that's a good start. Luck of the Sea 2. I've already got some good ones, so at least for some things. Experience boost 1 is something I could definitely get up to. Like that would be kind of beautiful. Okay, so maybe another spin on that. And then see if I can go. Maybe. Because this is gorgeous. Do I have an axe, or can I pick this up by hand? I don't think I can pick this. Picks. Again, lips. Dehydrating weather does things to your lips. Okay, so let me. Do I have an axe? Well, I have a few things I was messing with to get. I don't want to use that axe. That's way too big of an axe. Yeah, I kind of got little things ready for stuff and may have used that to take down that dragon invasion that was inside my TARDIS. I mean, it was very quick to get rid of them with, so yeah, I'm not going to haul that around all the time, though. Mostly. I mean, it's a boss buster, but then again, this thing can actually get bigger with that rising bonus. So the Solstice Sword is still just insane when you think about it that way, that the rising bonus just can actually get higher than the damage of a Raid Katar's like Omni Slash type move. That when you think of it that way, that is absolutely nuts. Now I just need an axe. I don't need a great axe. I could probably just use an iron axe for this. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of my eternal soup, and then we'll check and see if it's changed again. Have you oh yeah, that's right, it needs at least 2. That's right. Okay, never mind, I just remembered that that needs at least 2, so I may regroup that later. needs at least 2. Okay, I'll have to remember it has to have at least 2 books in it to do that, so that's something I'm going to need to recall next time. Okay, for now. Okay, I now have that. What did I just toss? Oh, I tossed the brown one in. Oops. I needed you back. You're a good way to throw things in. Okay. Here, have an impressive looking dragon skull just hanging out for no other reason. Okay, so I have my beautiful bookshelf over here. So I'm going to go back. You know, I can also just kind of put that in for now, and then it'll be back with stuff later. Okay, I'm going to go back to... I don't want to go directly to the TARDIS. I want to go to the boathouse. The boathouse thing keeps wanting to relocate itself. Oh wait, I was wanting to go to the TARDIS. I just remembered I was thinking of doing that, although it is kind of more useful over here. I mean, I've got a lot of books to sort out, so you could imagine that it would be better over here where I can sort out the books that I need and get other random books with it. So there's that. Yeah, I think it's much better over here for the time being. This is like my place of sorting them out. So therefore I will totally need the special bookshelf over here. So shelf life, you will be with me over around this area in general somewhere, but where will I put you? I want you to... I mean, I don't think you'd obstruct... And I don't think you obstruct the use of things like that, but... I mean, we'll see. Where should I try? I mean, this area is kind of interesting. Does that really extend through? That could be a weird design issue. I don't know if I was thinking of that. Okay, let's just ignore that little possible problem for a moment. Okay, I can, in fact, access you below. I can access you here. So, I can totally do that from here. So this will be my sorting area for books. I can put everything that way, and that will make that beautiful. Okay, toss those into the controller. Do I already have a better version of projectile protection, though? Oh yeah, I have it up to 4. So it has to roll better than that. I already have it up to 4, so I could totally put these in here and let them sort themselves. Anyhow, I think that should do for now, because now I have my whole sorting system going here. This is going to be really cool! Really cool. Okay, so I'll be logging off then for now. So, this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll be logging off for now. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.